Hello and welcome back to another episode of Charlie Chats Movies, and today I'm talking about one of my favourite franchises, and I'm joined by one of my least favourite people, Hunter.
Hey.
And Hunter, you were a fan of Mission Impossible?
Yes, I'm a fan of Mission Impossible, but not Tom Cruise. I want to make that very clear.
Okay, well, why? We're kicking off strong, and why?
I won't say that yet. I don't like anything about him. He can do all these cool stunts, but he can't really cover up who he really is.
Who is he really?
A prick.
What has he done?
I mean, the best thing to come out of Tom Cruise is, I would say, the Mission Impossible franchise. But we can't ignore Scientology. The best thing to come out of them is the Scientology runs. He's provided some great memes recently. Yes.
Like?
Scientology runs. People just running through his buildings and waiting for Tom Cruise.
What even is so bad about Scientology? Like, what actually is it? Like, I've tried searching up and it's like one person gets all the power. What do you think capitalism is?
Yeah, it's like...
Or communism or whatever.
It's kind of like that, but it's like a society where there's like one god and there's like... They do some...
So, like, most religions in the world?
Yeah, but it's more like demented and it's not very humane. I don't want to bore...
Yeah, okay. No, all good. So, Mission Impossible, it has been going on for 29 years, started 1996, concluded 2025.
Yep.
It's one of my favourite franchises. It's in my top 3 favourite franchises. Overall, where does it rank for you in terms of franchises? What are your favourite franchises?
Well, it's tricky because I only got introduced... It's a very... introduces you to this franchise, like...
Yep, absolutely.
I liked what my dad liked and he put me onto it, so I had no choice to like this. And then when I saw more of them, I realized that this was amazing. But I think my favorite franchise would also be Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. Yeah. I haven't ages. I don't even know if I've seen all of them, to be honest. Like, I just haven't seen... Hey, you said you hate Star Wars and you've seen one of them.
I've seen the first one where Anakin...
It isn't the first
Spoilers!
one! It isn't the first one!
Spoiler, okay.
Revenge of the Sith is not the first one.
The fourth one.
Not the fourth one either.
Fuck. Alright,
it's the 6th one made. It's the 3rd one chronologically. Oh my god. And this chair is getting on my nerves. So, Mission Impossible.
Yes.
It's great. It's phenomenal. It's got some of the best action sequences you'll ever see. It's got... Even this chair sucks. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Sorry, why we said technical difficulties?
Yeah.
We may or may not cut this out.
We're not cutting this out. I'm trying to make... Who is we?
No, yeah.
Who's a... No way. This chair sucks as well. You're taking...
Just for an update, he's on his 4th chair.
Oh my... Unbelievable. Okay. What were we talking about? Mission Impossible, obviously.
Yes. And how great it is.
Now, every time I watch these movies, my ranking changes. If I watch one of them, my whole ranking changes because it just... You know, and it's one of those franchises where you watch one of them and then you need to watch all of them because it just gets the ball rolling.
It has a very domino effect, yes.
Yeah.
And because they're so long, it's a very time-consuming franchise.
Yeah. Do you have a whole ranking there or just some movies rank?
They can't see anything. Yes, I do.
Okay, all 8 of them?
No.
Oh, okay, well, what do you think I mean by a whole ranking?
Well, I know you're trying to drag me in the mud here, but I don't have time on the holidays to watch all of them. I've seen up until Ghost Protocol, which for anyone knowing, that's the 4th one.
Yeah, but you have seen all of them overall. Just so the audience knows, you have seen all of them multiple times.
Over the years, yes, I know them.
Yeah. So I'll start with my ranking, which again, literally, like all of them, in my opinion, except for the 2nd one.
Yeah, that one, I share the same opinions on that.
No, even the 2nd one's good. I actually enjoy it.
I don't know
But the rest of them are all 8 out of 10 or above. It's an amazing franchise which over 30 years managed to be so consistent.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's hard to point out its failures when you have Tom Cruise screaming at you that he needs to do stunts.
Okay, yeah, you're just going to keep...
Yeah, I'm just going to keep dragging Tom Cruise through the mud because I don't like him.
Yeah. Okay, so at the bottom of my list, Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah.
Fair. Not fair.
That's fair. That's not my bottom one, but will get to mine eventually. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. So I have it a lot higher than a lot of people.
7.4.
Maybe 7 out of 10. It's just a good, solid action movie. It struggled with its sort of tone in terms of Mission Impossible. Like, it is the most out of place Mission Impossible movie.
Very.
You know, it has slow-mo motorbike scenes and, like, Tom Cruise with long hair. Well,
that did not suit him.
Long hair as in, like, longish hair.
Homeboy needed a haircut.
It's, you know, it's alright. Yeah. I think, you know, it's good. At the end of the day, it's good. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by something in the background. Next up, I have the first Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
At number 7. Okay, listen.
At number 7?
It's 8 out of 10. All of these are good. All of these are all good. I love all of them, okay?
Yeah.
8 out of 10. Phenomenal. It's just a great spy movie. It kicked off the franchise in 1996. Do you have anything to add?
I mean, not until I get to my list, but the first one's as much, again, higher up. It did only like a little bit, but it really did solidify its place in like franchise movies, and it for like, when did it come out? Like
1996.
Quick facts. 1996.
I've said it 4 times.
1996, yeah. It was definitely like a different pace of movies. There was actually like thought behind it and plot. Still stands up today.
Oh yeah.
Even some like the action scenes, amazing.
Yeah, like if someone were to say it's in my top 3, like if someone were to say, oh, it's in my top 3 for the franchise, like fair enough. Like,
I could understand that.
Honestly, any of these, if they're in your top 3, I'm saying, yeah, like fair enough. Like these are all, like I said, 8 out of 10 or above.
Yeah.
Except for Mission Impossible 2, which I think is 7 out of 10, but that's still fine.
That's way too high. I'm sorry.
I think the twist towards the end, if you can remember it, you watched it 3 days ago.
If I can remember
it,
that's hurtful. Yes.
No, you know.
I went into the movie knowing there was a twist, but I love my mind sometimes because I completely forget. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was I shouldn't spoil it.
Watch spoilers. Yeah, no, we'll.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Go watch it.
By the way, we'll stay sort of distant from spoilers, but we'll sometimes touch on certain scenes that happen. But if it's twists and turns and stuff in the movie, we'll keep our distance. But we'll still, you know, if you've seen the movies, you'll know what we're talking about. If you haven't seen the movies, you'll still enjoy what we're talking about. Okay, keep going. Sorry,
I've completely forgot what I was saying.
Something about like the twist at the end or
something.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really say that then because you just said we want to do spoilers. But
not too.
I thought it was the one who they completely set up and they thought it was blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
Even like with the camera angles what they were using to like make him a villain, and I fell for it. And I completely forgot that the real villain was like the least obvious one.
Yeah, I know, and like just how it all comes back together. I love movies that do it. You know, I don't know if you've seen The Prestige or Saw or Shutter Island.
Yes.
I know you've seen that one. What about like Fight Club? All of these ones with
Need to watch that.
With like some of the great twists you'll ever see. It's still iconic, still classic today, and like they just make you think everything you've just seen is like a lie or false or like.
I love movies like that. It comes full circle at the end.
Yeah, like you should watch Christopher Nolan movies like Memento and The Prestige, which ends with big twist. Like literally the last scene of them is it Saw? The movie Saw? I don't want to say anything, but like the last like 1 minute there's a twist.
I know the ending of Saw because I've seen so many bloody TikTok edits. I know the ending of. I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't like horror movies. I haven't got the balls to watch it or the gore. But look, it's a very good story.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like it all that much, but then I watched it and I thought this is phenomenal.
It's great for its time.
Yeah, there are very few things better than a movie with a terrific ending. Like, yeah, seriously, brilliant. Next up at my number 6 ranking, I have, and it hurts me to say this, but I have the new boy, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, the most recent one, the last one, the final one.
Serves that bastard right. I hate that one.
You hate it, yeah. That's pretty harsh.
I brought the whole gang to see that movie.
The whole gang, your family and some primary.
No. I brought a longtime mate, and then E-boy, his mates, and then we all saw it. We were like, "This is gonna be the greatest ending ever." And not only was the movie so dry and just rinse and repeat of what we've seen, but just done worse, it was the ending was like it's just back to where it was. Like they could make another one, which annoyed me. I don't want them to like keep it open ended so they can make another one.
Yeah.
I want Tom Cruise to stay true to his word and end the franchise.
Yeah. Look, I feel like the main love I have for this movie is carried by the anticipation I had to go watch it.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, the
like,
trailers.
I was so pumped. I was like, oh yeah, like watching the trailers, you know, what is it? Your actions, your consequences, like blah blah blah. And like
I need you to trust me one more time. Like, oh yes.
Yeah, and then you see it and it's like
yeah, it's like they wasted good dialogue for this.
Yeah, and it's just a typical like they finish each other's sentences of like exposition dumps all in like
Yep.
You're like, to make our way to South Africa, we need to go through the plane and then to a boat. But what about the ice? Oh, but then like it's just all about that stuff.
It's all over the place, that movie, because even in the trailer, this is why I don't watch trailers anymore. That movie alone solidified they cannot be trusted. They revealed every location. That is a very location-heavy movie too.
I got pumped about it, you know, like I got pumped saying, oh man, they're in. It is much of a spoiler, you know. Oh, they're in South Africa. Oh, they're in.
It was cool seeing like Venice. I think it's Venice or like Berlin or something again, like where he's running through like the candlelight hallway again. It's like a rinse. It's like a reused shot, but like redone.
Yep.
If that makes sense. It's just I did not.
The villain Gabriel, your boy, you liked him in Dead Reckoning,
dude.
You didn't like him in Final Reckoning.
He was so good, and I'm not gonna say why he sucks. Actually, he doesn't suck. He's a great villain, but this movie,
he's barely in it.
That too.
He's like Voldemort.
He
just doesn't rock up.
His presence is more speak than show, like more show than tell, which really does not equivalate to most Mission Impossibles. The only one that it worked well with was Solomon Lane, because they had a good end. Fallout and Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
It was only because the build-up was so gradual, and then Fallout, like, even when he was still captured, he's still a menacing person. Yep. Gabriel kind of just like...
Gabe.
He just kind of died down. Like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, like, I don't know, that movie is very clunky. Every episode I tell myself, don't reference Chris, but I'm going to reference him again. He was watching it, and 5 minutes in, he's like, oh, this is rubbish, this is trash, and all that.
Whoa, 5 minutes?
He does that. Like, we got... I kid you not, you know War of the Worlds that came out last year?
Yeah. Oh, no.
We got into 10 seconds of it, and he was like, this is rubbish, and he turned it off. It was the funniest thing. It is so funny. Yeah. But, like, genuinely, like, the first... And his opinion on it is, like, what most people's opinion is. Like, the first hour, yeah, I'm sure you're the same. Like, the first hour, it's a bit clunky, it's a bit all over the place. But then the last 2 hours, because it goes for 3 bloody hours.
That's ridiculous.
The last 2 hours are actually like really good. It's quick. It has some of the best fight scenes in the franchise, some of the best action, all that sort of stuff.
I trust the process. I trusted it a bit too much with this one, and I learnt my lesson.
Yeah.
Because I'll never get that 3 hours back. I just watched.
But you're happy you watched, because like, I know you're not happy how it went, but like, you're always going to watch it, so at least you know what happened.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I'm actually ever going to watch that one again, because I would rather watch 2, because I know I'm going to like constantly shit on 2, but it's just...
It's an easier watch.
It is, and it's only bad because it's dated and it's a different director. Like, I give it leeway. This one had all of the like money, had everything to go right. Even I don't know if you know that, like, again, back to hating on Tom Cruise, the leaked audio of him like screaming at like
I think that's in Dead Reckoning.
We are gonna make this fucking movie.
Yeah, like, it's because they weren't wearing their masks during COVID, so he was like, the movie industry depends on us to do this, and all. Like, that's fair. Like,
I suppose it's just I feel like
spraying some like lighting assistant is a bit.
It's a bit above his pay grade.
I don't know if it was a lighting assistant, but like it was probably just one of those background people.
Yeah,
it could have just been an extra in the background of bloody Italy or something. Like, I don't know. It could have been anything.
It's just, it had all the momentum. It had everything ramping up. It was like the hypest movie ever, and it just did not deliver.
I've never been so excited to go see a movie. Because I was too young. I was too young to be excited to see it. Sorry. I'm talking about Avengers Endgame here.
Yeah.
I was excited to see it, but I didn't have the brain capacity to go, oh my god, this is so cool. Everyone's coming together.
Well, you didn't see it?
Oh no, I saw it, but like,
okay.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I saw it on one of the last days. It was me, my dad, and my sister were the only ones in the cinema.
I know what you mean, because when should I say spoiler? I think we know what we're talking about with the where he catches.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I say that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. When Captain America wields Mjolnir, I was like, whoa, where's Star-Lord? Like, I didn't care.
Really?
No, because
You didn't care?
here's the thing. Again, I was too young. I didn't know.
Yes,
So I'm like, oh my god, they were teasing this from like Ultron.
Ultron, where he tries to... Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know that. So I was like, wow. And then my uncle was like losing his mind. Like, oh.
I
And
know,
I'm like,
yeah. Like, I mean, at least we have Avengers Doomsday coming out later this year.
I'm absolutely not missing my opportunity. I'm seeing that day one.
Same.
I'm very excited.
I know. I always tell people, "Oh, wait till a Tuesday so you can get half-price tickets." I'm not waiting for a Tuesday.
No,
It's gonna
full
come.
price.
Yep, full price. I feel like I'm almost like ripping myself off by going to my local cinema. I should go to like the Gold Coast just to make it feel like a special event. If you go to your local one and then it's like, oh, I went there to see bloody like just all these other movies, but Avengers Doomsday was like this event. Like I have to go make it something different.
I think all the people I bought to Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, they're
Final
all
Reckoning.
coming Final Reckoning. What a stupid name change. They're going in suits to bloody they bought suits for
Say Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Yes, those are my boys. See, I need a squad like that. None of my friends have seen. I had to explain to one of my friends 2 years ago about what Back to the Future is.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
like you haven't seen it. That's one bad thing.
I haven't-
But he didn't even
yeah.
know what it was. He was like, "Oh, so it's about a flying car."
Yeah.
It's not about a flying car. A flying car is one component of it. It's like fire.
Damn.
Yeah. It's just killing me. It's killing me. Okay.
Speaking of killing, let's go back to this killing tier list. That's your segue. You're welcome. I'm doing your job.
Entering top 5. We'll pretend that never happened. Entering top 5, we have Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
I honestly, for a part 1 and it not even ending, I love this. I don't know what they did so right and what they did so wrong with the next one. It's the same director. But this Dead Reckoning is such a good movie. Its pacing is incredible.
Really? You like the pacing?
I
Yeah.
love it.
I think, do you know it goes for 2 hours and 40 minutes?
That's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
goes for nearly the same as the
Final
part
Reckoning.
2.
Yep.
And it feels like you're sitting there for just 2 hours.
Yep.
That's what all of them do consistently.
This is the first one I ever saw. I saw this in cinemas 2023. My dad convinced me to go watch it, and I was like, fine, we'll go watch it. And then I watched it, and I was like, this is peak. I have to watch all the other ones. So then I watched 1 to 6 within like 1 week and it was a school week as well. So I just grinded through them in like 1 week.
Dead Reckoning came out
2023. About this time.
Oh, I definitely saw it. Oh, did I?
Like April, May.
Oh no, I didn't. I couldn't go because
Here we go.
it's complicated, but like my mum really, this is why I got my hate from Tom Cruise. My mum would not let me go see it because she hates Tom Cruise.
Oh, you missed out, bro.
I know, I did.
Seeing-
And then when I saw it on my TV, I'm like, it should have been on the big screen. It looks
Like towards the end, like spoiler, but like no one really cares. But like,
train.
yeah, when the train's dipping under over the cliff, I was watching that in cinemas, like, oh my god,
That is-
oh my god, and that, like this is my introduction to the franchise, and I was like, if this is what every movie is, like even the airport sequence at the start with like,
Yes.
where it's a walking chase scene through an airport.
Yeah.
It's a walking chase scene.
They made walking like watchable somehow.
Yeah, like they're just walking for like 40 minutes, and it's so like enthralling.
It's
'cause
nail
then, like,
biting. I don't know how.
Yeah, and then and then like you have the stunt that was marketed like so much where he jumps off the cliff on with the motorbike, which is pretty cool. We'll get into the stunts later.
Yeah.
But like overall, 2 hours and 40 minutes done well. So I'd give it, even though I was more pumped to see Final Reckoning, obviously, because I'll give it to Dead Reckoning just because I have to think logically, which one is this better, and I think Dead Reckoning is better.
Yeah. Easy.
Number 4, this could be a bit divisive. Oh, look.
Better not.
This top 4 it's not Final Reckoning champion.
I know.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying, like, definitely, you better not, isn't it? Like,
No, I know what one I'm hoping you don't put the one where I'm thinking of.
So this top 4, these are all 8.5 to 9 out of 10 movies. Like the competition here is so like.
Oh, yeah.
I could interchange any of these 4 and be happy with it.
That's how I felt when you told me to rank them, because I'm like, I don't know how you want me to do that. They're all going upwards from 4. They're just amazing, and then ending in the shit
Especially
note.
Final Reckoning, mate. No,
Final Reckoning, mate.
Yeah, no, all good. So my number 4 is Mission Impossible 6 Fallout.
Whoa. Okay. A
lot of people have it at their number 1. A lot of people are like, it's the
mean,
best action movie of all time, and I'm like, whoa.
Okay,
like,
yeah, it's not like the Peter Griffin. Whoa. Like,
whoa.
It's. I feel that one is okay because I was just shocked because usually people do have that one higher, but that one for me is okay where it is because it's a part 2. And you can watch it on its own without making sense. I've done it before.
Yep, same.
And it didn't make sense.
Did
And
a
I
few
was
months ago, yeah.
mad confused. But
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the first one, no, I won't get into that yet because we're not up to it. But
Yeah.
Fallout, the cast is amazing. Henry Cavill and his little arm reload.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone goes crazy for the arm reload when it was an accident.
Yeah, I love. Can we address that fight scene?
Yes.
That fight scene I thought was like overglazed and like a bit overrated. But then I rewatched it and I wish it went for longer. Like the actual fight goes for like 2 minutes, but the choreography is so good. There's no music. There's no music. It's just hand to hand. You can hear the grunts. You can hear the hits and all that.
You can hear. I saw something on it. It's in my notes. There's some for the sound design. There's some dude just like. You can hear some guy pissing in the corner. That's it. While they're like bashing it out. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
If you really listen.
Yeah, and like this one guy's like throwing Henry Cavill through the bloody walls, and like then they get the random metal stick and like hold it against his neck. Like,
Yes.
and it's this little Chinese guy taking on Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill. It's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing. But that fight scene, like, it only goes for 2 minutes. It should go for like an extra minute. Like, you watch it and it's like, oh, it's already done. It should go for longer.
Yeah, the fact that it was in a completely white bathroom too, we could see every spit of blood.
Yeah.
Very, very good idea.
Yes, very, very nice, very good.
Yes.
Also, there's a lot to talk about with Fallout.
Oh yeah, great
'Cause,
movie.
like, you have like the stuff towards the end with the helicopter chase.
Oh
and
my
all
god, I
that.
completely forgot about
we
that.
won't talk about the
That's
the villain and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like just the chase in the helicopter where Tom Cruise learned for months about don't look at me like that. Where Tom Cruise learned for like months about how to fly a helicopter just so he could do this one nosedive.
What a great guy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to quote you on
sarcasm.
that and put it on your headstone.
That was sarcasm.
Yep, all good. I think the pacing of this movie, the main mission starts 15 minutes in.
That
20
really?
minutes. Yeah, think about it. So you have the opening scene where like in the, I don't know if you remember, like they're in the tunnel and all that.
Oh,
you remember that?
Oh wait, this yeah, Fallout. I remember that.
Yeah. And then the second scene is like they're watching the news in the hospital thingo.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the next scene is...
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then the next scene, Tom Cruise is introduced to Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then the next scene, they jump out of the helicopter and then that's the mission. It starts right there, bang,
Yeah.
for 2 hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it goes quick.
Maybe that's what they did wrong with the very last one.
Yeah, it took an
There's so
hour
much-
to get to the mission.
What?
Yeah, genuinely.
that's
like
ridiculous.
45 minutes maybe. Yeah.
That's okay. That's definitely what they did wrong.
I can't even
then.
think about what they did though.
No, it's such a forgettable movie. I
Yeah.
probably blocked it out. It was like trauma. I was
Yeah.
like, this is such a shit movie.
Yeah, like say the start of the movie is where Tom Cruise says, "Trust me one last time." Like, I feel like that's sort of the start because then the president's like, yeah. So like that's the start. That's like 50 minutes in because before that you have like, stuff that happens and all that sort of stuff. Can't get into that, but yeah, like it's actually, like Fallout is paced for 2 hours and 20 minutes. If they did what, like Final Reckoning could be that. I've seen a YouTube video where someone's talking about how they edited it down to 2 hours and 20 minutes.
That would be good.
Yeah, like they actually edited it themselves and made 2 hours and 20 minutes, and they cut out any like unnecessary lines of dialogue and scenes and all that. Yeah.
Here's the thing is, the reason the bathroom scene still with Fallout, the reason the bathroom scene was so good is because it was short. If you drag out a scene where Tom Cruise is on a treadmill, practically naked, and then some guy pulls a knife and he's struggling for 5 minutes, you're kind of pushing the audience's attention span. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add about Fallout? Brings back Solomon Lane. He's
Oh my god, he's
best villain, maybe second best villain in the franchise.
Yeah,
We'll get to that.
I know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
He's very on par with the one we are thinking of,
Yeah.
which we will address later.
We will address in 2 seconds because
Oh!
number 3, I have Mission Impossible 3.
So this one, I remember the first one being great. I remember the second one only because there was like a naked woman, and then the third one, don't look at me like that. And then that's the only reason we remember that. And then the third one, I remember like the start where they're like in a warehouse, and it seemed kind of boring. But apart from that, it opens up at the end. And I love that.
Oh, it's such an intense start.
It solidifies the villain because immediately when you meet him, you're like, oh, okay. He just looks like a blonde Jack Black crossed with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
He does. It's weird.
Yeah, fair.
That's part of my notes.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, yeah.
Great actor, great villain. It shows his presence while also knowing that he acts like a good person when we've literally seen him kidnap and torture his wife.
Yeah, he seems like if you take away that opening scene.
Oh yeah,
he looks like just another crime guy who's like not that special. Like the team captures him easily and then like come off an airplane. And then when he says, "I'm gonna find your wife and I'm gonna kill her right in front of you," it's like,
oh my god.
Oh damn. So that's And
I actually got chills listening to that. I was like, whoa, the third one's good. I'm a sucker for when movies come full circle.
Yeah. We were talking about it earlier. If you can remember that far back, yeah.
Ouch.
You know it's true. You know.
The movie's like, just a little niche film, Two Hands.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming in with that triple T knowledge right there.
High image.
Movies that start and come full circle, the best movies in my opinion.
Yeah, where every scene matters and it's like, you put it all together and it's like...
Yes, and then you can rewatch it and then it gets like a different point of view.
Yep.
It's it's very well done. I love movies like that. I can't believe a Mission Impossible managed to capture that. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And this one, I like to think the second half of this, or the third act of it, is where the franchise sort of figures out, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yes. That was in my notes as well.
The first one is, a bit more of a spy, what's the word? Spy thriller. It's about them sneaking in and doing all this stuff. And then the second one is slow-mo action John Woo cinema stuff. And then the third one is a bit out of place for the first hour and a half, but then the last, if you know, like the last big bit towards the end when they get to Shanghai, like that's when they hit their stride.
Yeah.
When like wing glides off the building or something like that.
So unnecessary, but cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's also unnecessary in the Dark Knight when when Batman does it as well, but like
yeah, they even do that in the Batman, where he just glides like a shitty green screen, just in the corner.
Not good.
I know that I always felt that the first one was the blueprint, something they wanted to live up to again. But the second one, John Woo was on like crack or something when he was writing that. I don't know why cheesy 2000s action would have slow-mos in a Mission Impossible, but whatever. Then the third one, they figured out how they can do it.
Yeah. And
they replicated it.
Yeah, then they hit the ground running and came out with banger for the next 15 years.
And they did not stop.
Yeah.
Till the end. I'll keep bringing that up.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add about that movie?
We're up to...
Mission Impossible 3 we're talking about.
3. Oh, 3.
We've just been talking about it.
I know, let me be. It was directed by J.J. Abrams.
Yep. Who did Star Wars Force Awakens and a few other stuff.
Anything relevant to nowadays that he directed? Because no one cares about Star Wars.
Not really.
Oh, I swear I've heard that name.
He more produces stuff, but he did Star Wars. I'll search it up.
While you're doing that, the complete starting intro where on the helicopter, if you have epilepsy, do not watch that. It is like non-stop flashing beams of just like in your face. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I'll go through his filmography. Armageddon, Mission Impossible Fallout. He must have produced that.
Did he?
He must have. Well, he didn't direct it. He must have produced it.
Oh.
Hang on. Yeah, because Christopher McQuarrie directed the last 4. Mission Impossible movie. Yeah, so it just says a few Star Wars movies, a few Star Trek movies, MI3, and then a bunch of like a few Mel Gibson movies. Yeah, like Forever Young and all that. Yeah, good song. Yeah, so he must have like produced some of the other ones. Yeah, anything else you want to add about that one?
The new team, the new IMF team. Quite surprised, a big upgrade from the first one. The first one, I felt like the acting, you could tell it was like their first time. Tom Cruise is the only one that only knows what he's doing because it's kind of, it's not really his franchise yet, is it? He's just kind of there.
Yeah, no,
he becomes the face of it later on because of his crazy batshit things he does.
After at Ghost Protocol, when he's climbing the building, that's when everyone's like, holy.
Yeah, that's when stuff ramped up. It's like, oh my god, he practiced to climb a building. No way.
Yeah, and then have you seen the picture of him just sitting on top of the building?
Yes.
With no harnesses?
Just as if nothing's happening.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, nice and casual.
He looks bored.
Yeah. Anything else for that one?
Lawrence Fishburne calls himself fat. That's just a note I had because I laughed.
Yeah, right. Lawrence Fishburne, you know what other movie he's in?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. He is. I know you weren't thinking that, but he is.
The Matrix, buddy. He plays Morpheus.
The black one. Yep.
Okay. But like, yeah, I don't. Yeah. Next up, my number 2 spot, I have Rogue Nation. This one used to be a bit lower, but now after rewatching it about a year ago, it went up because I was like, this is peak.
It is.
Rebecca Ferguson is nice to look at, so I'll give it.
I was about to say, who's the female?
Her in that yellow dress at the opera. Oh.
Yeah, I knew it.
Absolute cinema.
Every time I think of that movie, it's either her in the yellow dress with the sniper because that's what they use on promotional
when she raises
material.
her leg.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Right. Kinda, but it's either Solomon Lane or her, which is completely different, but the cinematography in that movie is like very well done for, again, a action spy type thriller movie. It's very well done.
Yeah, like just the colour scheme and that opera stuff.
Yes.
Like, you know, Becky Ferguson in the yellow dress.
Yes.
With the red
Stop going back to Becky Ferguson.
No. Like, generally, like, with the red dress, and she has the red hair, and it looks all good and all that, but then, like, the red opera and all that, like the room we're in right now, Red Room. Thank you, Kevin Cameras, for letting us use these facilities.
Yeah, no one can see this.
Shout out. Yeah, I know. I'll get a camera in here eventually.
Oh.
Maybe when I, like, finish school. Like, maybe for, like, like Christmas holidays, because I'm definitely doing episodes on the Christmas holidays because it's like how many movies are coming out, and I'm not going to do nothing for 8 weeks. Like, I have to be productive.
I suppose.
And like Doomsday's coming out, Dune 3's coming out.
Yeah, you got your plate full.
Yeah, I know, bro. Those are like my two of my top 3 most anticipated.
The Odyssey. We can't forget the Odyssey.
July 16. Be there. Pack Fair, Gold Coast, IMAX Cinema. Be there.
I'm not seeing it.
Why not?
I just don't.
You haven't seen any Christopher Nolan movie?
No, it's not. I've seen The Batman. Oh no!
The Batman.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. Don't you dare!
The Batman.
Don't you dare!
Okay, we've gone off topic, but it's about chatting. Hey.
Oh, what a segue.
Did you catch my niche reference?
I did. I just didn't say anything.
Very niche.
Because
very niche.
It sounds more funnier if you just do something and they can't even know. Anyway, continue.
Now my number 1 spot, if you haven't figured it out yet, it is, say it with me, 3, 2, you won't figure it out, Ghost Protocol.
Yeah,
This is one where I think about it, I'm like, is it really number 1 worthy? Like,
that's
what happens in it? Like, it has like 3 great scenes. It's just like Rogue Nation, but then I think, is Rogue Nation good enough to be number 1? No, Mission Impossible 3, like none of these are proper number 1s. They're all just top 3s. All of them are top 3s, but none of them are number 1s. Every single movie on this list. Like Ghost Protocol, like you watched it yesterday, 2 days ago?
Yeah, I did.
So you're fresh.
I always knew that one though because that was the one on Netflix at the time, and I wanted to watch Rogue Nation. They had Ghost Protocol. Where the hell was Ghost Protocol? And I watched them like, fuck, this is good. I want that.
Yeah, it's peak. Again, it's either peak scenes or pretty boring slow stuff. Jeremy Renner is cool. Alec Baldwin's in this one?
No. He's in Rogue Nation, and then he shot a dude.
Yeah, he's in Rogue Nation. But I feel like he's in the car when, like, the shoot...
No, I saw it. If I saw Alec Baldwin, I would have put, like, a joke saying he shot a dude in real life.
He did. That's pretty crazy. I don't think... Yeah, never joke about that.
Well, I mean, he's a piece of shit.
What did he do?
He shot a guy.
He didn't mean. You think he actually meant to? Oh, here we go. I'm on a movie set in front of
I don't
hundreds
know.
of other people. Let's shoot a director
I've
instead of
just-
getting paid. Like, what do you think?
I'm not easily influenced, but I've heard a lot of stories about him just being not a great person and just like an asshole, which is most celebrities. Most actors are not great people. I admit that.
Well, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and you got to have the attitude of the best.
Yeah.
Like you got to have.
Timothy
that hunger.
Chalamet doesn't, and I somehow like Timothy Chalamet. I didn't at first.
Then you watched Living the Dream. I'm Money Supreme.
Yeah, well, no, I watched Money Supreme, and it didn't change my opinion up until he just started being himself. And then he just said he wanted to be the greatest, and like pretty much.
Yeah, no, everyone hates him for it.
Yeah, cussed every one of the like what was it not Logies. Oscars, fuck me. The Oscars. He just pretty much cussed everyone out, and I was like, that is the winner mentality. I like that.
Yeah, like I like that from him. Like. It's arrogance, sure, but it's confident. He has that drive. I like that. Like I can appreciate that.
Bringing some youth to Hollywood.
Yeah, like he's the next big thing. Like let's be real. He's already like one of the big things.
He might be. He might go down as like it might. It depends if he picks his next like movies well. He might go down as like an actor of this like.
Generation. Yeah.
I didn't want to say generation. There could be room, but yes, I would say generation.
Yeah, like if we go back through generations, DiCaprio
was
Bale's up
a
there.
gem.
Matt Damon's up there. But I'll say DiCaprio trumps both of those two.
Yeah.
Before that, you have Robert De Niro, Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Before that, you have Clint Eastwood. Before that, you have then you get into like Charlie Chaplin, like 100 years ago and all that. Yeah, but Ghost Protocol is like, I don't know. It's maybe it's not number one. I don't know.
Don't doubt yourself. Have the confidence that Timothy Chalamet does, and you will get far in life.
Yeah, right. Just on Letterboxd, it's 3.7 out of 5, which I'd expect it to be more like 3.9. People hate Ghost Protocol 3.7 out of 5.
For people?
Yeah, like how you can see the average rating?
Yeah.
See? 3.
Oh my god. 7. What the hell?
To put into perspective, things like The Godfather is 4.5 out of 5. To put it in perspective.
I mean, people...
Like Project Hail Mary was 4.1, 4.2 out of 5.
Damn, that did well.
Yeah,
it deserves it.
Yeah, like the Will Be Bloods, 4.5. I think Oppenheimer's lower, like 4.2 or something.
I need to watch that.
Just to put it in perspective. You need to see Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch it. It's 3 hours of nuclear physics and communism.
Yeah,
so
well, I know why you're watching it, to see Florence Pugh naked. So.
Okay, now...
No, we're all thinking it! And, sorry,
yeah,
I'm a bit loud. And I said
okay, that's literally not... Okay,
I voiced the opinions.
You need to, like, watch what you say, champion, alright? Like, come on now. I have aunties, uncles, cousins, grandparents, and parents listening to this.
Oh, really?
And now you've just said you only watch it to see Florence Pugh naked.
Well, you've just reiterated that, so that's your fault.
No, you're not.
You can just cut this out.
You're not pinning this up. No, but it has to be pure. Okay, it has to be like we are actually here, which we are.
I respect that.
Okay, yeah, and now you just said you only watched it to see... No, I watched it...
Don't say it again.
I watched it because it's Christopher Nolan, my favourite filmmaker. So, like, and it's apparently his best movie. I don't think it is, but...
Best movie?
Damn. Yeah, well, it won Best Picture. None of his other movies have, so just think about that. But the competition got less and less. But that year, Killers of the Flower Moon should have won.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's 3.5 hours of DiCaprio looking sad.
Oh, am I thinking of One Battle After Another?
Yeah, that's one that came out last year.
Which one's the one where he looks like a druggo?
My Battle After Another.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why I didn't like that movie all that much, because DiCaprio
people are like,
looks
oh
weird.
my god, it's so good, and then it's just like Leonardo DiCaprio in the corner, like, just constantly.
Yeah, because he's like angry. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. I don't know. That's I've already. Chris has already hopped on the pod and complained about that movie, so that's all good. Well, that's my ranking done. To summarize, I have from worst to best, or I don't like to say worst, least preferred to most preferred.
Least watchable to absolutely recommend to others.
Yeah. MI2, MI1, Final Reckoning, Dead Reckoning, Fallout, MI3, Rogue Nation, and Ghost Protocol.
Interesting. Okay. Do you want mine?
Yeah, well, you've only ranked like 5 of them, buddy. So
see, here's the thing. I've been thinking of this on the fly.
Instead of listening to me, you disappoint me.
No.
Carry on.
So, at the very bottom, there's 8 of them. Even though there's a part 2 or whatever, I don't care. 8. Number 8 at the very end. Final Reckoning.
Okay.
I hate that movie
Yep.
with a passion.
Yep. I'll let you lead because we've already gone through the movies, but just
Yeah.
go with your personal feelings about it.
I've got no notes on this. This is from the heart, so you know how much I hate
I'm
this.
looking forward to this. Yeah.
They moved on from like subjects that are very crucial plot points to the movie and just as if they didn't happen. Character who has been in Luther joined pretty early, which I didn't even realize, like the first one.
Yeah. Watch what you say. Remember.
Yeah, I know. The
Yep.
first one, right?
Yep. Yep.
Something goes down, they act like nothing happens.
Yep. Yep.
Gabriel,
Gabe.
have to get that in.
Gabe.
Gabriel basically was the most. He was on par with Solomon Lane. He could have been he could have been their Solomon Lane like in a bottle again. They had him, and they chose to nerf him with writing
They
and
chose
this
to focus on the entity.
and this stupid AI entity plot. When you are incorporating AI in 2026 into a movie, you know it's going to fail. I had doubts about this movie. I really didn't want it to be true, and it came true, and it's my nightmare. And it haunts me because this whole franchise is great, except 2. But it's just not watchable. Like, I would never even... I think on my letterbox, it's like, if I could give no stars and show that I've done it, I would.
Jeez.
But I've given it half a star. Only because
that bad. There's nothing good about it.
I would never watch that movie
There's
again.
nothing. So you can't appreciate the stunts, like at least the choreography.
The stunts are cool, but the stunts do not make up for an hour of just random dialogue and exposition, then getting into the movie. You should have done that, or I don't know, you should have released a TV show. Like if you really wanted to get it out, there's other ways to do this instead of jamming it on the end. I don't know why the producer or editor didn't grab him on the shoulder and say, you need to get rid of 14 minutes of this because no one is going to stay. I had people in my cinema walk out.
Really?
It was, yes. And I was like, I wish I was them. Lucky bastards. I don't want to be here. Oh, okay. That was off script, by the way.
Okay, yeah. Next one.
Number 2. My God. Okay, so this one.
It was like your 7th place, number 2. Say that.
Yeah, so coming in number 7, we have number 2. If that's confusing enough, deal with it. Now, that was unnecessary.
No, it wasn't.
All my notes are gone. Hang
My
on.
podcast, my rules, champ.
This one was directed by John Woo. I don't know what this man was thinking. But he did some things right. He got the franchise out there.
Oh, can you give your ratings out of 10 for them as well as you go?
Alright, so we want, as I said, the very last one, if I could, 0, but I'll give it a half star.
Half out of 10?
Yep.
Okay, remember it's out of 10, not out of 5. Out of 10. Yep.
Out of 10, oh yeah.
So just whatever you have out of 5 is double.
Mission Impossible 2, I have mixed feelings because it got the name out there successfully to the point where metal bands that are still kind of relevant nowadays. I know you don't want to hear this, but Limp Bizkit, they made the intro for They made the intro for the opening credits. It was shit, but it was in the stupid 3D era. Remember when he throws his glasses?
Yeah.
That movie was made for the 2000s to stay in the 2000s because you needed 3D glasses to watch it properly.
Yep.
Because, of course, everyone wanted Tom Cruise throwing his shades at you.
Yeah.
And
then it has that stupid intro, like the worst one in the whole
franchise. The rope burns.
Rope burns good, like in Ghost Protocol, where it goes through the jail and all that.
I will get to that. That is. I will get to that. I'm very excited about that.
Yep.
What I've noticed, the ones that are lowest on the list have the worst rope burn intros, because the rope burn is it's literally if it's not Tom Cruise the face of, it's the rope burn.
They're not even all rope burns though.
No. Which I'm kind of sad they traded in for montages of burning. They kept some fire at least. This one is just 2000s PNG fire with the worst text I've ever seen.
I love how every movie spoils the movie in the intro.
Yes. It's just I know Tom Cruise was finding these ideas to do stunts, but climbing the side of a mountain for then was pretty big.
Yep.
It just most of it just doesn't hold up. It's just a very cheesy 2000s action movie.
Yep.
With like unnecessary slow-mos. Like, what do you mean when he's being shot, he does a backflip? I'm not even kidding. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And you could tell they had a lot of fun with the movie, but it just doesn't. It's just really not a product of its time.
Yeah.
It's so dated, and for a movie that opens up with Tom Cruise nearly running a woman off the road, and then pretty. I forgot about that. And then
they wake up next to each other in the bed. It's
what?
Nearly
runs her off the road. Actually does. Saves her. Then they end up sleeping together just for her to be actually part of the plot the whole time. He wasn't just fancying her. As just you'd think it would be higher.
Yeah.
Like you'd think Tom Cruise road rage against women would be cool, but no.
Yep. Next one.
Next
6.
Next one.
Number 6.
So this is where the franchise actually gets good. And I don't kind of remember off the top of my head.
Yep. So, you're just getting up your thing.
Yeah. It's a bit slow.
Oh, why?
It was definitely 2.
Let's just think about it.
2. Oh my god.
It cannot take that long to open up a lappy.
No, I'm logging in.
Just hop on the lappy.
I'm so sorry.
Hop on the lappy.
Alright, there it is. Alright, so... then for number 6, we have the first Mission Impossible. It is It is up higher because it started the franchise, as we've said, and I feel like it earned its place. Damn.
Keep going.
The first one. Its opening is very, very fast, very to the point.
Yep.
No choppy dialogue, except when we get to Ethan's team. It's a bit like High School Musical 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of glad they all died. In My Arms Tonight. I couldn't say
Just
it.
keep going. No,
I mucked that up. I'm so sorry. Still a good movie. You should go watch it. We get... Like, in this one, we get, like, the first reveals of, like, iconic gadgets that stay. I didn't realize we got the face mask, like, latex one so early on.
First scene, isn't it?
It's, like, the first scene. They nailed it to a T, and they kept it. It's not not showing the making of it, but it seems to flow really well, especially with like the self-destruct tape. Again, I didn't know they called it from the very start. They really had their ideas together, and it translated well. The plot twist was I can't say it, but again, it's very good. If you are there to watch a movie and just be entertained, you will love it. But if you're there to watch a movie and try and guess every 5 seconds, like someone who I know does, you're not gonna have fun. You need to let the journey ride. You can't try and jump to the end or anything, otherwise it'll muck up basically your whole experience of watching it. The opening sequence. This is one of the reasons it's actually higher, because again, they figured out what worked. The rope burning sequence, it's very simple, it's very, very quick, but it stays true to its like franchise as it goes on. I feel like this one is more Mission Impossible than the, well, obviously second one, but like bits of Fallout. Fallout seems to not drag, but like wander off a bit sometimes. I gave this rating a 4.5 because I thought
you love this franchise.
This was
if the 6th ranked out of 8 is 4.5.
That's what I'm saying.
I respect that.
This is very hard to rank.
Yeah.
When you asked me to do this, I realized on watching them, there isn't really any bad ones.
What is it out of 10?
Out of 10.
Is it 8.5 or is it 9?
Well, out of 10 it'd be a 4.5. So I ranked them all in mines with 10, which I realized we're not doing out of 5. So 10. So that's not a 4.5. That would be a.
It would make it a 9 out of 10 because you're 4.5, and that makes 9 out of 10.
This isn't maths. I do an 8. I don't know.
Wait, so it's 4.5.
Okay.
Just make it 8.5. Just make it 8.5.
Yes, 8.5.
That makes sense.
I did all these in mind with like 10. My bad. That needs to be a bit more clear next time. Yes, I'm putting the blame on you.
Don't ever do that ever again. Keep going.
Unlike the this like.
Okay, number 5. What's your number 5?
Number five is Mission Impossible 3. Now this one I can go off script again because I absolutely love this movie. As I said, it opens up at the very end. You'd think it'd be spoiling it, but it's not. It's actually setting up exposition.
There's just enough.
It does a lot in the first minute. It solidifies the villain. It understands its meaning and purpose of what the movie is trying to achieve and what it's trying to make you feel. It sets the tone immediately. Very dark, very gritty, especially with the helicopter scene.
Yep. How much earlier is it? 3 weeks later, or is it like 3 days? Earlier. Did I say?
Yeah.
Like after the opening scene. How much earlier is it?
Well, it's. If we're gonna be like that, it's probably I don't really know. It's probably a day or 2.
It says it there.
It's probably does it?
Yeah, I remember it seeing it. I feel like it's 72 hours, but it'll be more than that because. No, but.
I didn't take that much of a notice.
Yeah, because then. Yeah, whatever.
We're up to.
Anything more you want to add?
Number
Philip
3.
Seymour Hoffman's a gun in that movie.
Amazing. I don't know. Well, obviously he's not.
He left us too early, but...
Yeah, sad, but I wish... I know there's if they did this, it would have been ahead of their time. I wish there was a part 2. Or just some follow-up with his son. I wish that storyline continued.
Yeah, but you don't want every single one to be a part 2.
I know, but that villain was so good. The only reason it's not higher on my list is because the way he is gone.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was just thinking about that.
It reminded me of something from Dead Reckoning. I'm staring at Charlie as if he knows because I don't want to spoil.
I think I know. Oh, Final Reckoning. You have to say Final Reckoning.
Oh, come on.
Because I think about Dead Reckoning.
Oh, I'll just say part 2. I'm sick of it. Why do you change the name? Stupid decision.
Stupid movie.
Oh my god, I hate this movie.
I caught the niche reference.
Yeah. The new, again, as I said, the new team, I actually like them. They're likable and they know their place. They know what they're doing. They know their mission. They get in and out, and then they try to rescue the woman. That doesn't end up going well, and
great action scenes there.
Very, again, epileptic nightmare.
Yep.
So many strobing lights. I don't know how they got past that, to be honest.
Yep. Number 4.
The next one?
Yeah, you're 4th ranked.
Mm-hmm. 4th ranked, that would be... Oh, this is the one I watched recently because I haven't seen the others. Ghost Protocol. Mm-hmm. It would have been higher if I'd watched all of them. I didn't have much time for this. Ghost Protocol, again, I'm very biased because of my childhood, but I would go searching for Rogue Nation, and when I learned they took it off, I got very, very sad.
Yeah.
So I ended up watching Ghost Protocol, and it was amazing. Apart from the fact that nobody knows who the fucking villain is.
Kurt Hendricks?
Never heard of that name a day in my life. He is the most bland human being I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's the worst villain in the franchise.
He's just a Russian dude who happens to have a case with a red button in it. That's it.
Yep.
He doesn't, no menacing at all.
Yep. Okay, 3rd ranked. Top 3. Here we go.
Top 3. Well, I'm going to say Fallout. Because Fallout on its own, I feel like Rogue Nation did so much better at setting up Solomon Lane. It set him up again in Fallout, but he was in jail. He was not present for most of it. And when they do get to him, the stakes kick up because he is a menacing presence. But I just don't see like how it could have. It's hard because they're all good. They're all good. They're all very timeless. The stunts, the helicopter. I won't say what about it. Henry Cavill, all amazing. Bathroom scene. So many highlights from that movie. I just feel there are much better ones in my heart because I've rewatched them more.
Yeah. All good?
Yeah, we'll go to the next one.
Second ranked. I think you've screwed yourself over here.
No.
No? You know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Rogue Nation left. And...
Dead Reckoning.
Yeah.
So you remember that you have... I thought you may have forgotten it.
No.
I have to go back.
I remembered. I wouldn't do that to you. Okay. I'm going to go... Say... My second one would be... Dead Reckoning. I was debating heavily if this is the best one. Because... The stunt... That one stunt... is actually phenomenal. And then when he crashes through the actual train, the whole train sequence is amazing.
Yeah, I think it is pretty stupid how he crashes through the train and then does something there. I don't know if you remember.
I do remember.
Yeah.
That's kind of like looks around, a bit lost.
No, not just that, like who he saves.
Oh, yeah.
Like crashing. It's like, come on now.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, come on.
It's a bit ridiculous, but it's fun ridiculous, and it keeps the plot going. I do... Oh, how do I say this? This one, it was just constantly good. I can't think of a single down moment. Even when they were talking, there was like music in the background. There was something elevating your heart, making you feel the stakes.
Yeah.
And it did a good job. Up until they introduced Entity. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. When like they're in that club party thing.
Yeah.
And it's like the Entity is all around. It's like...
Yeah, I was
what
like...
does that even mean?
Okay,
What does that even mean?
I was like, okay, it's Big Brother. That could be cool. And then they decided to make AI. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Gabriel being erased in real time was awesome because he's a ghost.
Yeah.
That's what Ethan has been like taught to do, and he's found someone better than him.
Yeah.
It's sorry. Benji's like
Benji's peak as usual.
Benji is also... I love Sean
Luther's
Penn.
peak as usual.
Yeah, they all do a very good job in...
Becky Fergs, Hayley Atwell. They're all good.
Yeah, I forgot she was in that. Who's the widow? Is it the widow? The White Widow?
Your girl, Vanessa Kirby.
Yes. Well, she had plastic surgery, so now she looks fugly.
Oh, yeah. Why? Yeah.
Sad.
Okay.
Anyway, it's only a matter of time before Florence Pugh does it.
Don't say that.
The White Widow, even as a side character, and I've noticed they didn't really give many women like a try at even being a villain. They set one up and they completely knocked it down.
Yeah.
But I won't say because it's kind of a spoiler. But they did a good job with her and his like side dude. I don't know what his role is, but he just follows her around and he's so oblivious.
Yeah.
The mask pull off regarding her is another great twist.
Yeah.
And the actual
Keep going, sorry.
yeah. The train sequence where you just Gabriel has gotten away, or so they think, and he just blows it up, kind of like, I don't want to give comparisons because people don't really like the franchise, but Fast and Furious. I felt a very Fast and Furious presence with that movie. With the explosions and over-the-top action. Mostly because he blows up the bridge and then the train so close nearly misses like... Oh, no, it does go off, but it like slowly tilts. And then you have this whole sequence of running up and trying to like get up, but then when you think you've got one, there's another carriage.
Yeah.
And it keeps falling. And that is such a good idea because no matter how much they face one obstacle, there's another one falling at them.
Yep.
Even like a piano.
The piano, yeah.
Yes.
You remember?
How could I? My God, what's her name? What was her name? She just wouldn't let go. Is Grace?
Grace, yeah, Hayley Atwell.
Oh my God, Grace needs to let go. That's ridiculous. Nearly killed. Actually, if she killed him, we wouldn't have got Final Reckoning, so that wouldn't have been the worst. But it was a great movie, so fun, and I cannot believe I didn't see it in cinemas. It really bummed me. I knew it was going to be good.
Blame your mum. What's your number one?
My number one is Rogue Nation. Simply because I watched it so much as a kid. Well, no, hang on. I'll backpedal a bit. My father introduced me to the franchise with this one. I remember I was 6 years old. My dad was watching a movie. I walked in. I said, "What are you watching?" He said, "Batman."
Okay.
He was just tricking me. I was young and stupid. And I said, "Is that Bruce Wayne running? You know where he runs into the jet?" Yeah. I said, he said, "Yeah." And then I watched the whole time and I was like, they've really upped the ante on Batman movies. And then when I got older, I realized that it was a Mission Impossible movie. And I love how it opens up with Benji just in the field. He finally gets out.
Finally gets in the field, yeah.
He was a good character as like in the tech side. Man. Yeah, but I got sick and tired of him just like not being present.
Yeah.
He's like Sean Penn, obviously. Is it Sean Penn? Am I thinking of someone else? His name's Sean, I know that.
Yeah, Sean. No, Sean is his character in Shaun of the Dead.
What am I thinking of?
Simon Pegg.
Oh my God, Simon Pegg. I love Simon Pegg. He obviously got bigger as his acting roles went on, so they gave him a bigger role, which I really appreciate. He's just sitting in the field with an iPad, and he's clicking every wrong button, proving why he shouldn't be in the field.
Oh yeah.
He's like the comedic relief for this movie. That's why it works. This one's more leading into like the comedic side of things, where it's like even when he like lifts up the banister to knock the dude with the sniper flute, it has like Tom Cruise doing like a funny expression.
Yeah.
They don't take it too seriously to the point where it's just very gritty because they have a serious villain.
Yep.
It just can't be so like hard on that doesn't make sense. It can't be tense the whole time.
Yep.
Even with the big dude fight scene where he tries to kick him and he fails miserably.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yep. Okay, so that's your list.
Yeah.
Sweet, happy days. We'll move on to our next one now, and I'm going to give you 2 stunts from the franchise, and you have to say which one you prefer.
Oh, right, okay.
And then they move on to the next round. Okay, so it'll just be 1v1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see if you remember, because the first one you haven't seen, like, yonks.
First one?
No, it's like the first stunt I have here.
Oh,
the
okay.
First stunt. The underwater scene from Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, where Tom Cruise, like, it's so satisfying. I have the picture here. He jumps into, like, the water pool.
Oh,
and then
yes.
He learned to hold his breath for, like, 6 minutes or something.
I completely forgot about
and
that
like,
sequence.
And then he, like, loses the card. Like, okay, so it's that one.
Yeah.
It's that one versus...
I didn't find that one really... I think that's kind of, like, the low point in the movie for me.
Really?
I didn't like that whole sequence. I just don't like underwater... I've realized I hate underwater sequences. Even in, like... The reason I hated Dead Reckoning is because most of it's underwater. I hated that.
Yeah.
I hated one of the Fast and Furious movies because there's a submarine underwater. I hate underwater movies.
So it's that one. So this isn't pretty easy win by the sounds of it. So it's that one versus the Burj Khalifa scene where he's climbing up the building in Ghost Protocol.
I should have got that from Burj Khalifa. Well, it's obviously going to have to be the Burj Khalifa one where he's climbing.
Right. Sweet. So it's the building or the vault heist in the first one where he dangles down. The most iconic one. Where he dangles down. Yeah. KC was talking about today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, those two. Which one's better? Which one do you prefer?
Blue Glue, Red Dead.
The hell?
That's a line from Ghost Protocol where he tells Ethan to remember how to stick off.
Oh, yeah.
That's what... I'm going to say the first one, the balancing act.
Yeah, right. Okay. Interesting.
That one's iconic.
Yeah. The Vault heist
Yeah.
versus the plane hang to kick off Rogue Nation.
Oh my god.
Where and that includes like the whole scene where and we'll include Benji looking with the grass and like the whole opening sequence. We'll count the whole thing.
No, again, that's so iconic because even like the camera framing of him following him perfectly, like that cameraman deserves a raise in that movie. It was. Yeah. So it was the Rogue Nation opening, and then what do you mean by bank scene? Because no, the heist.
The one we were just talking where he's dangling, like they steal this where he's hanging from
I mean, the dangling one's iconic, but I'm gonna have to go with Rogue Nation because absolutely that's one of the greatest intros to a movie.
So it's that one, plane hang versus another intro, the rock climbing in Mission Impossible 2.
Oh come on, are we for real? One of them is him jumping onto a plane, holding on for dear life, and one of them is climbing a rock.
Yep. Okay. So that's Rogue Nation, and then now we have two Rogue Nations against each other. We have the plane hang versus a motorbike chase. After he gets zapped, and now he chases Becky Fergs.
The motorbike chase, I feel, is overhyped.
Yeah, it's just another chase.
We've seen them. It continues to be a theme throughout, like, more of them. Fallout had one. Dead Reckoning, one of them had one. I just don't see the motorbike one fit for the title. I'd say Rogue Nation plane scene.
Plane hang, yep. The plane hang versus the helicopter chase in Fallout.
See, that's hard because that scene is very tense and very well shot. They use drones for that one. That's tricky. Okay, now we're getting to the good ones. I think I have to go with Rogue Nation. I'm so biased.
Yep. Okay, so the Rogue Nation plane hang versus the Dead Reckoning Part 1 motorbike off the cliff.
That one, I think he put most of his back into because of his age. While he's not showing it, he is getting old. He can barely keep up a sprint as is now. Like, he's a bit slower. I would say if Tom Cruise really wanted to make that well and to get on this list, he should have just ran off it and parachuted. I don't know. I know it might not be possible. I just still see the plane hang as superior.
Okay, plane hang versus... Oh yes, the Halo jump from Fallout, where him and Henry Cavill they kick off the mission by jumping out of the plane, and then all the lightning comes in.
That is pretty.
Where he jumped out of the airplane 110 times or something.
That is a great scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's peak.
It is. Damn, that's a tricky one. I feel like the plane hang is better because it would have been, you can see sometimes where I just didn't work out with recording, and you can only jump out of a plane so many times and use so many drones. I'd say plane hang.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if that's going to get to the end.
Plane hang versus the submarine retrieval from Final Reckoning.
You know how I feel about underwater.
Where he goes into the torpedo thing and like...
I hated that. I hated how he got shot out, and that's not... I know it follows the rules of not physics because it's like a movie. Most people would not survive that, and I know it's like a movie, but I don't like it. That was probably the only fast thing about that whole sequence, and I still was bored.
Whatever.
Plane hang.
Plane hang versus another plane hang, but from Final Reckoning.
Oh.
Where he's holding onto the yellow one.
What do you mean?
At the end where he's holding onto the yellow one and he's trying to get Gabe. The thing that's marketed the hell out of. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I don't I loved. That was second on my list. I thought that was a very good movie. I didn't think there was a single fault with it. I guess I'm gonna go with the plane hang
From Rogue Nation.
from Rogue Nation.
There we go. And we'll kick off with we'll finish off with a pretty easy one. Rogue Nation versus the fish tank explosion from the first one. Where does he throw the gum onto the thing?
He does. He licks it, and then he's talking to Kittredge, and then he pulls it out because he thinks he's bad. Yeah. And then he throws it onto the glass, and it just explodes, implodes on itself. Just still one of the greatest shots and CGI effects from that movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, from him jumping through it, that was pretty cool.
So it's that versus the plane hang, which is carried all the way through.
I think I was going to be plane hang.
Plane hang? To win?
Yeah.
To win. The plane hang?
To win. Did not lose once.
Yeah, okay. Well, obviously, if you lose once, you get kicked out.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
And I think that just about wraps up our chat.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you for coming, Hunter. That was good fun. I think we clocked in at about an hour 15. About that.
Really?
Hour 10. Yeah. Well, it's
nice.
4:30. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. That finishes it off, and I'll thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.